Good morning, treasurers. This is your host, Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Fintech, and you are listening to Night Snippets. Here is all what you need to know before going into trade for 3rd May 2021 in the international market. With more and more federal stimulus, personal income and spending rose 21.1 percentage points and 4.2 percentage points respectively in March. Now, this increase in personal income and spending comes with inflationary pressure. PCE price index rose 0.5 percentage points. Core PCE index, which excludes food and energy, rose 0.4 percentage points versus analyst expectation of 0.3 percentage points. President Joe Biden on Wednesday had proposed 1.8 trillion in new spending on education and childcare, which would be financed by raising the top marginal tax rate for the wealthiest Americans. This is on top of 2 trillion jobs and infrastructure plan to be paid by raising the taxes on US companies. Suddenly, in US economy, employment rates are falling drastically and inflation expectations are rising once again. US 10-year closed at 165 percentage points and 30-year closed at 2.30 percentage points on Friday. Did you know that in US, almost 10 crore people have been vaccinated fully, which is 1/3 of the population? As a result, COVID-19 cases are falling sharply. Now, their 7-day average daily new cases is under 50,000 for the first time since October 2020. Hospitalizations and deaths from the diseases are also falling. This is a key takeaway for India if we want to win this war against COVID-19. In the crude oil market, crude is trading at $66.86 per barrel. Short-term range for crude seems to be 66 to 69. We still hold neutral positions, absolutely no positions in crude as of today. In the currency market, dollar index or DXY is at 91.24. The dollar rally was mainly due to number 1, end of month dollar inflow, number 2, rising inflation expectations, and number 3, personal income and spending data show the underlying economical strength. DXY's today's range seems to be 91.09 to 91.42. USD CNY or Chinese yuan is at 647. USD INR with a low of 73.95 closed at 74.09. Please note that the resistance is at 73.90-95 range. USD INR's range for today seems to be 73.90 to 74.30. Night's call, we expect USD INR to touch 74.25 and hover around that region. A close below 74 is unlikely today. In the domestic market, GST revenue for the month of March collected in April came at 1.41 lakh crore. I repeat, 1.41 lakh crore, which will be a major boost to the bond market sentiments. This is a 7th consecutive month where GST collections have been above rupees 1 lakh crore after the COVID-19 stuck. But important thing to note is, since it was the year end, most companies closed their books and raised invoices during the financial close, and hence this high number. From April onwards, we will have a near lockdown situation which will keep GST collections low for few months. 563 GS 2026 closed at 559 versus 560 the previous trading day. 585 GS 2030 closed at 603 versus 606 the previous trading day. 30th April 2021 GSEC auction analysis tells you that 396 GS 2022 cutoff was at 4.08, 585 2030 at 605 and 676 2061 at 683. Against a notified auction size of rupees 26,000 crore, RBI by exercising green shoe options accepted a total of rupees 30,835 crores. 26,000 crores versus actual 30,835 crores. Against our expectations, market did not touch 608 even though the cutoff was at 605. Did you know that it would just cost India 0.36% of the GDP to vaccinate everyone above 18 years of age? So cost is not the issue at all with the government. It's the supply deficiency and the infrastructure to provide vaccinations which will address India's vaccination woes. That's it for today. You were listening to Night Snippets with Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Fintech. See you tomorrow with the new episode of Night Snippets.